What is up, people? This is Wilder with another video, and in today's video we are going to start with a new series where I'm going to teach you guys how to play ARMA 3 like a pro. Not that I'm a pro, but I know a lot of these tips are going to help you a lot in this game. So let's get started. So today we're playing multiplayer, and there are different kinds of missions in this game. We are gonna go for the Invade an Annex mission. Now, what this exactly is that you just need to cooperate with all the players that are on the server and take out some missions. So it's just simple, but it's hard at the same time. So let's take a look. So first of all, I've just filtered and searched for the word invade, and there are all these servers that are gonna show up in a minute. Now you can join 77th JSOC. That is like the best server, to be honest. Now here I can only join the map Altis and not Tanoa because I do not have the Epics DLC. Now if you, as you can see, the Altis is full, so I'm gonna go for the 82nd Last Resort, which will be showing up in a second. Alright, you can just filter for that, but okay, let's search for it. That's it. Alright, so this is the one, 82nd Last Resort, Invade an Annex. 11 players playing, that's not bad, more will join later. And the ping is, okay, that's a little high for me. I usually get 140 from my location, which is in India. So, I'm not sure if this is good. Now, here on this screen where you just joined the game, you will see two sections. To the right here is the list of all the players that are playing the game, and these symbols to the left of their name stand for what side they're on, like blue for, and there are many more. Then here to the left you can assign yourself a role, anything you want. You can join any section here if you want. You can be the section commander, medic, auto rifleman, engineer, marksman, and AT, that stands for anti-tank. Now I'm gonna be joining the section where my friend is. It doesn't matter what you join, because at the end you're gonna make different sections in the game while playing, and then you're going to join it. So I'm gonna be the engineer here. So, and since engineer is the only one who can fix things and can carry explosives like C4s and explosive satchels, I'll explain that. So I'm here with my friend Ace, who's on the auto rifleman team. Let's get in. So once you're here, just press OK, and it's gonna load in, and it also downloads a small mission file. It's not that big, it's just, come on, it's 2000 KB. Alright, that was funny. So it was, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be lag free today, because the ping is way too high today. 270, what was that? It was 270, I believe. Anyway, okay, as soon as loaded in, I'm getting this a broken chain symbol to the bottom right of the screen, and that's because my connection is not that good. Now the first thing, once you're at the base, this is the base. Hi, that's good. These are all the players, which you're definitely not gonna shoot if you don't want to be kicked. Now here, these boxes are where you can gear up, and you just approach them. You can either press spacebar, or you can just, put on your, you can scroll down and up using the scroll wheel. I'm gonna go to Arsenal and then press the scroll wheel, and it's gonna give me an option to gear up. Now here to the left, you can click on the rifle section. Click on which rifle you want. I usually use the MK18 7.62mm. For the scopes, I use the Arco, which is not here. It is here. Now I'm not gonna be choosing all this stuff right now because I've already saved my gear, so I'm gonna directly and get it from my saved things. There, here it is, a laser pointer, suppressor, and everything. You can choose whatever you want, what you want to carry in your backpack and everything. You can choose it right here, and explosives and all of that stuff. Now, just to save my time, I've already saved something, so I'm just gonna click on load, and I have two packs, one for AT when I'm an AT, and one for when I'm an engineer. So engineer and load, and that's it. Then I just press close, and now when I'm here, I have to first join a group by pressing U. You hear all the groups that are here. Now my friend and all these two people are ungrouped. That one person is me here. Okay, so before that, I'm gonna show you guys some of the controls that you need to know to play the basic of this game. First of all, when you are here on the server, you're not gonna be seeing your gun. To get that up, just twice click control, left control, and that's it. This is your gun. Now once you do a single right click, it's gonna get you this optic right here on the top. That's the green dot. If you want to scope in, just press Control and right click, and that's it. Also, now if you have been running for a long time by pressing the WSD pad and keep pressing Shift button, you are running. And now if you scope in, you can see you're a little unstable. So to hold your breath, just keep on pressing right click. In the new update, it's the Shift button, but you can always change it to right click. I get that one because I think it's a little easy for me. So this is the basic of the gun. You can just keep pressing right click to zoom in without the gun. That's it. If you press 2 over there, you will get this gun, same controls, just the fact that this has only one scope. If you press 3, nothing. If you're an AT and if you have an anti-tank gun, you can press 3 and get it. Now my friend here has no idea why I'm roaming here and there. So anyway, and that's it. These are the weapons. Now main thing, if you press enter on the number pad, you can change the camera. Now about your stances, you can press Z to crawl, press W and Shift to fast crawl, press X to crouch, and press X again to stand. You press Control twice and you holster the gun. Now keep on pressing left alter, and move your mouse so that you can freely see the surroundings without moving your model. And when you leave it, you rotate along with your model. So these are the basics of of ARMA 3. Now advanced stances are when you keep pressing Control and press S. And I'm sorry, wait a second. Okay, now keep pressing Control and press S. Then you get all these stages.
Anybody who's at base that needs a ride into any AO, jump on the Ghost Rocket Pad 2.
Okay, so that was someone from a section on the command channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to control your radio. So these are the stances. You can press Control S to go down a little bit and Control W to get up stance by stance. So these are all the basic things of movement. If I've missed anything, I'm going to be covering that up in the later video. I mean in the later part of this video. Now to talk about the radio. First off, you need to go to Configure and Controls, and here go to Multiplayer. Here, these things, I've assigned these buttons. Now what you need in this game is assign a button to push to talk. By default there are no buttons assigned to these things, so assign a button which is easy to locate. Push to talk, I have assigned mouse button 5 since my mouse has 2 extra buttons. The group channel, also you need to have a button for the group channel.
Anybody
and for the
needs
vehicle channel,
load up
I have
on the
one.
Ghost Rocket Pad 2.
So these are the only 3 things you'll mainly need, because if you want to talk on the different channels, I can show you how to toggle between them with different controls. Now if you press full stop, I mean the triangular bracket over there, just press it to the right side and you will go on along different channels. If you press the one just to the left of full stop, the comma button, you will again go back to the different channels. So this is to easily scroll between the
everyone,
channels.
if you're
Now,
not in a squad, please join one.
let's
If
see
you're
you are
not in a
working
squad,
your
please
group.
make one and invite the others, alright? We're
Now
gonna
my
try
friend
and get
is
as many
inviting
people out
the
of the
heli.
field as
I'm gonna
possible.
go and I'm gonna explain you guys everything over there.
Anyone who wants transport, go to pad 2. Ghost Talk on pad 2.
Now they're telling us to go to pad 2 for transport. Let's just get inside this chopper and I'm gonna explain stuff to you guys. Okay, so right now we are in the chopper. Now you want to be talking to the pilot. If you want to tell the pilot where to take you, you can press M to open your map. Then there's young people might have set an LZ. I'm going to show you how to set waypoints on the map in a minute. Basically, I'm pressing the button which I assigned for vehicle channels so that I can directly talk to the pilot. Now, to switch between the different channels that you have not assigned your keys, you can just press the full stop and comma button as I said. Okay, so I just joined a section. If you press U, you'll see this section here. I've joined section 5. These are my teammates. I'm going to invite my friend. You just go down and here he is. I'm going to invite these two by just double clicking on them. That's it. Okay, so I want to talk to command channel. if I want to, then, and I don't have a button set for it, then I just scroll to command channel with the full stop and comma button, and then I keep pressing the button that I assigned for push to talk thing. So the push to talk thing allows you to talk to the channel that you're currently on. So now I want to be on the group channel, so I'm just gonna go
1.5, one click out.
that's it. Oh, now about the map. The map is the very important thing in this game. You press M and you see your objectives, the locations where you are. Now if you want to set a waypoint, just double click, say some description, and you can say some what channel do you want this to see. If you want your group to see this, put it on group channel, and when your people scroll to group channel like this, they'll see this. If you want your vehicle pilot to the heli pilot to see an LZ, you can mark LZ1 or LZ whatever you want, blah blah blah, so you can just LZ blah 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 and show it to vehicle channel. I'm not gonna set anything since I don't want anyone to see anything. Now if you want to draw a line, like let's say for example here's a tank, and you don't want to go in, you know, ahead these things here, these hills, then you can just keep pressing control and then draw this line and give it a description saying don't go beyond this line. Now how to delete this stuff. Once I draw a line, just hover over it and delete it, and same goes for the waypoint. This is the compass that I usually prefer right there.
Everyone into this chopper, bail out. I'm RTB after this, I'm not going anywhere else.
And that's it. Okay, so basically we are here in the open. Our job for today is to join section 5. Now where is section 5 on the map? I'm just right clicking and then going all the way, dragging these things into finding stuff. So seems like section 5 is going to be here. I'm not really sure where they are. Okay, our side mission is to secure the radar. Now let's go for that thing. I don't think so anybody is here. Where is section 5? I need to locate them. Section 5 is at the base. So what we're gonna do right now is you're gonna we're gonna talk to them. Section 5, do you copy?
Copy. Yep.
Where are
Copy.
you guys?
We're at base. I am at the artillery objective. I was trying to catch up to us when he was running into fire.
Copy. Should we respawn at the base?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Then we can all go on a mission.
Copy. So we're gonna respawn at the base. Just press escape and respawn, and
Meet at section 5.
I'm gonna tell my friend how to respawn.
I can stairs recon.
Okay.
I've got eyes on enemy units. I can keep track of them on the map if you want.
Okay, so these people are talking a little bit, which doesn't really
Yeah, that'd actually be a good idea.
because this is some important stuff going on. So here we are, the back is already loaded. I'm just gonna go to section 5 here and queue up for a transport. Now, basically these are the most important things that you need to know in the game, all the controls that I just told you. And now slowly we'll go on covering the rest of the stuff in this video, and maybe more remaining stuff in later videos. So we're basically going to wait here. There are some things that I forgot to tell you. Press B and you can get your rangefinder if you took it from the artillery, from the arsenal, and you can just, you know, on the top is the bearing, which I'm gonna explain in detail. To the right side you can find the range in meters, so that you can tell your whatever sniper or a rifleman you have, or maybe for yourself, so that you can align your gun. So just put it in. Now use your compass. If you press K once, press K once and a compass shows, keep pressing it and it stays over there. Now if you see an enemy right over there, maybe behind these rocks, and you want to tell your friends where it is, you cannot just say south. This hole is a south, and you have no idea where they're gonna be. So you just keep pressing K. You just take this wire, this thing, exactly over the enemy or over the rock, and once you keep pressing this, just align this thing, and then read the number right below the red line to the
Like
top
a
of the
really
compass.
medic.
That number is what you call the bearing. So if you see an enemy and if anybody asks for you for a bearing, you know what to give them. So basically we are now on our way to the mission, and we just changed our mission to the artillery because these people, what the hell? Okay, seems like we lost that objective anyway. Let's just go to the artillery. You have to be on TeamSpeak for this game. I mean, you don't really need to be, but if you want to cooperate in a better way, it's recommended to be on TeamSpeak, and every server, the server that you join has a TeamSpeak address, so you can totally join it. And there are sections in the TeamSpeak. You need to join the section which you joined. That's it. So here we are landing, and if you notice a little bit, we are landing at
Cheers, mate.
Soviet 5, a little away from the objective because
It's alright,
Yeah.
sorry, I just had a bad landing.
enemies have a really good range. So it seems like even this small noise is enough for these people to talk. So
Let's go. Move your way towards the regroup marker
alright,
on your map.
keep pressing shift in the movement pad, or let's go with these guys.
There's lots of enemy patrols about a click out from my position.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can, you should also make your way towards the regroup pointer.
So we're making our point, our way to this regroup thing, and the waypoint, so we can regroup with our people, obviously. So, as you can see, this guy has the binos
Be
in
careful
hand,
though,
so that he
because
can
we're going
run
home, mate.
fast. Now is a good time to get our gun.
Just watch out.
So here we are. Now if you come across these fences or stone walls and you want to go over them, you just go over them and press V. You just press V and you get this movement thing. So this moving stance, which allows you to...
Looks like the enemy have been alerted to something. I don't know if it's...
Okay, so
It's
basically
you.
when you're crouched, I usually choose to
It shouldn't be,
go press X and then Control
because we're
S
still
to
one
go
click away.
down, as this is more secure and gives you more accuracy. Now, let's say right here at the stone, here at the rock, I'm behind the rock and I see enemy up there. And I want my gun to be very stable, but unfortunately, this thing's happening, and I can't hold my breath. Or I want more stability in my game. Just press C right here, and do I have the bipods? Yes, I do have the bipods in my inventory. I can press I and see them here. I want them to be down. I'm just gonna press, and here they are. I press C and the bipods give me more stability. So that's a very handy feature. And it seems like I lost my friend.
Okay,
so
we're here.
I'm gonna press Control M, and my
Right, straight ahead. Bearing
GPS shows up.
330. About to click.
And now I'm with them.
They are all over that hill.
Seems
Yeah.
like my
The artillery is there, but it's
have a
firing.
visual on the enemies. Okay, I'm just gonna configure and something
That's a lot of people.
totally wrong here. Seems like they're shooting. Are they? What the hell?
Holy shit! Oh shit!
You
The
know.
enemy
What the?
saw us and they just fired their anti-tank on us. Oh, it is really wrong. They fired artillery and there are no medics nearby, so we need to respawn. Now this mission is gonna be a little hard, and most of the times when you're on the server you're not really going to
Did we all die?
be successful in this
Yep.
mission,
I think so.
since everyone
Great.
on the
Artillery
server
spotted
is
us.
busy doing
Fantastic.
stuff like
patrolling and trying to catch me riding there and trying to get here and there.
They're joining in.
They're trying to block us off.
Nah, mate, you can't block us. That's the snakes. Slim through your legs.
This isn't a snake. This is a human centipede.
Oh, yeah, it's human centipede. Sorry, so wrong. Sorry, so wrong.
It's a human centipede.
Oh, wait. Okay, now I'm back to section 2.
I'll try to get transport. 1 second.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, so the thing is, we have changed our objective again from the artillery to killing the officer, and that is mainly because we know we cannot do this. We're a bunch of noobs. Seriously, it's very hard. This artillery thing is very hard. Now, I'm gonna assign this objective, killing the officer, to our team, and do keep in mind I'm not the officer. I'm not the commander of this group. Echo is the commander. Now he is contacting the command channel and requesting air pickup at the base for us. Yeah, you know, it's very easy. You just scroll down the command channel and press push to talk and say whatever, you know. Just give us the bullshit already. Anyway, so we're gonna be waiting here again for the support. Air pickup, and there are some rules on this server. In the meantime, in the meanwhile, we're gonna be doing some stuff here, so be sure you do not open your fire when you're at the base, because this happens. You get this message, and if you keep shooting after that, you will get banned. Then I'm gonna reload, reload obviously. Then here are some throwables that you need to know. If you press I, you will get into your inventory. Now in my uniform, I have 5 first aid kits in my this. Why the hell do I keep forgetting the name? The vest. Oh my god. We got 1 first aid kit. We got 10 20 round max for 7.62 mm, and we have 2 smoke grenades, white colored. In my kit bag, we have 1 mine detector, 1 toolkit, and 4 explosives and 1 explosive satchel, which are in your kit by default. Not these things. Toolkit and mine detector are by default in an engineer's tool bag. Then I have 2 smoke grenades, and I go for 4 explosive charges and 1 explosive satchel. I use the charges if we have to take down a radio tower, and if we need to take down a tank or something like that, the satchel comes in very handy. Also, I have 11 round for my 45 ACP handgun. Now press 1. Now if you want to throw anything you have, you can get grenades, you can get smoke. Press G and you throw the grenade. Now if you want to change your throwable, press Ctrl and G, and to the top right where you can see your weapon statistics, we have white smoke and 4 white smokes. If you want to change that, press Ctrl G, and if you have anything else, you keep cycling to this, to the throwables, and that's basically what it is. Okay, this guy's having fun. Okay, so if this is what your team is doing, you're not gonna be winning any objective. Alright. I wish I could shoot both of them, but you know, you're just gone. Okay, so we have now set our LZ Echo for section 5 to the southeast of the main objective, the sub-objective for the game. And don't worry, we're not out of the chopper. When you're looking at your map for a long time, you just lose the sound of the chopper. Press. So we're gonna be directly recording at the objective.
Approach do you guys want to take?
So now we are at the LZ, and
Say again, please.
seems secure right here.
What approach do you guys want to take?
Never eject.
I don't know, you
yourself.
choose.
Get out once it is landed and sit.
We can go to Nifi and then approach from up the hill there.
Okay, so seems like we're going to go up this hill, and
Yeah.
approach our target? No, I don't think so. It's in the different way. And no, my friend lagged out. Oh, he's not in the chopper. So, yeah, I'm gonna press X. And the thing I'm showing you guys before, pressing C over this wall, and yep, works perfect. And without it, it's swaying all the way. You can keep pressing the secondary button, but it still has little sway. So I'm just gonna go with the thing, the bipod, and then hold my breath. Gives me 99% accuracy. Let's go and follow these people. Now, as I said, I'm just gonna go with the stands to be a little secure. And our objective is in grid
Has the chopper gone?
189167. I'm gonna show you guys how to read a grid number, but let's just wait for
Oh,
these
we
people
have 3
to stop.
marksmen. Lol.
You know, you just
Guys, keep some
Yeah,
distance
no
between
medic.
each other.
if someone tells you a grid, let's say 198154, you just go to 198. The first 3 numbers are horizontal, and the next 3 are vertical. So 198 and let's say 147. 147 is down. I'm sorry. And the 147, it's right here somewhere. 198 147. It's that easy. Now, most of the time, you're not going to be needing the grid numbers, but you will need them if you want airdrop for like ammo drop or maybe air support. You can obviously, set waypoints or markers on the map, but still, grid number is a little more accurate. So, as you can see, my character is breathing very heavily, and that's because I've been running for too much time. Yeah, there's a hair here. You can even kill this thing. And feel the lag. You shoot it and then it dies after like a whole 3 seconds. You go over this by pressing V. And it's that easy. And I'm still inside. Okay, I don't know what happened over there. It feels like lag. Okay, let's see where we are on the map. Okay, we are approaching towards Nifi, and then right here, after here, we are going to set some waypoints depending on what the situation of the area is. So as you can see, as we are approaching the area, we are scattering a little bit. So that's because if one person gets exposed, we don't want the whole group to die like we did before. Okay, the artillery saw us and it shot us all in just one freaking shot. And when I say scattered, it doesn't mean you go way too away from them, but human distance. I mean, like a distance that cannot be interpreted by a human. So in this house, be sure to check these houses. And open door, nothing in. I was walking by one of the houses once, and I was totally crawling. I was, way away from the enemy area, and someone just shot me from the house, and it was really bad. Since I was the only engineer in that group, and they needed me to destroy the weapon cache, which was the mission that time. So stay with these people, take cover. Be sure that you have a lot of cover near you, because you have no idea where these people can fire you from, the enemies.
Don't sprint, Gret.
One thing you need to know, that the enemy in this game is not a joke. Though they're bots, they're very, very accurate, and by that I mean they're very dangerous.
Let's wait.
Alright, so we're making our way to the... Where were we going? Nifi. We are in Nifi right now. I mean, we're a little ahead of Nifi. We're gonna make our way up this hill and trying to get a peek on the enemy. So it's preferable to go in first person now. And let's get our binoculars up when we're on that hill. Alright.
You could spread out over this ridge line.
What did he just say? Okay, so about the chat, I forgot to tell you guys. To the left, you can read what has been happening and what your players are typing as a message. Now, if the name is in
How to
green,
get killed? Where is he?
if someone is talking, their name appears to the bottom in a specific color. If your
Yeah,
group
maar
member
je
is
was
talking,
on the
op
t-
de site of the...
Oh shit.
Sure, he
Enemy
is.
tank
Okay.
on the map.
Oh my god. Alright. If your group member
AT,
is...
get ready.
God. If your group member is...
Keep your
oh
head down.
my god. God, please, no. Alright. Last time. If your group member is talking, it's green. Thank you. You knew it already. But if it's blue, it's global. If it's yellow, then it has to be your vehicle channel. And the command channel has a different shade of yellow. So you'll get used to that once you...
Enemy squad, right in front of us, 600 meters. Bearing 019.
019. They got a bearing 019.
Where's the tank?
And we have 500 or 700 something, he said. I don't remember. Let's try.
Another tank right in front of us.
It's right there.
120
I
in the
can see
bushes.
person.
800 meters.
See? These are the enemies.
Another enemy squad in front of us at bearing 001 behind the rocks.
Alright. Let's try to get a visual on them again. As you can see, we're swaying a lot because we have been running for a lot of time. And it's not very accurate right now.
There are a lot of enemies here.
There are a lot of enemies. This guy is a missile specialist. I don't know, maybe he had seen
Yeah, the tank is a problem there in the bushes. Hard to
this tank. He's trying
get
to
a lock on, I think.
He's trying to get a lock on that thing. Yeah, I know I'm repeating this stuff again. Okay, there are these people. So one thing you need to know.
So do you guys want to flank them or take
Red
them
smoke,
down?
red
Red
smoke,
smoke,
red
red smoke.
smoke.
Now, whenever you see an enemy, do not rush to shoot them. Always ask your commanding leader if you are allowed to open fire. If he says no, then just don't, unless you want to be kicked out of the group. Now, the thing is, you have no idea how many more enemies are hiding on the map. The map is very big, and you know it's very hard. As you can probably tell, this is not just a game. This is a really good military simulator that was actually being used by soldiers in the military. So somehow this got converted into a game, but still,
We can flank the enemy if you want.
this is dedicated soldiers.
It's 7 of them by the way.
You can even see some veterans playing
So what do you want to do?
on their dedicated servers. So let's...
I think we should first mark the enemies on the map so we can see them.
enemies on the map. Alright. If to mark our enemies on the map, we will try our best. Now, I'm not really sure, but maybe this
AT, did you saw the tank in the bushes?
AT is going to shoot this hummingbird.
No, I couldn't see it.
Or maybe no, depending on what its altitude is. Never mind.
Okay, I have a lock on one of them. Firing.
Alright, he got a lock on it. And it was a hit. Nice one. It was
Nice one.
hit. Beautiful hit. The tank is...
Is that the one in the bushes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's eliminated on the map, at least.
Confirm hit.
Oh, there's another one in the bushes.
Enemy vehicle at 00 behind the tanks.
0-0 behind the tanks.
Behind the bushes now at 002.
002.
Still driving.
Echo. Where is Echo? Alright, let's try it. Here's some. Why did I put my binos in? This is
Looks like it's on a rock.
there are many people.
Tigers.
I can't see it.
Six enemies bearing 004, 500 meters. So that's how you let your people know what you've seen.
See him.
Should we open fire? He might say negative.
Not for now.
Copy. Because we don't really know how many people more are crawling up there. Let's take. We need a clear area. I'm gonna try to find a rock. Which that's the only thing.
Get down.
All right. Someone is trying to shoot us. Is this the bunny trying to shoot us?
Return fire at will.
We are under fire. Copy. We are not allowed to open fire at the
Yeah, I can't get a lock on that.
will.
Tiger's stuck on the rock.
Alright, we need a bearing. Can I get a bearing? Alright, right there. Seven. Okay.
Let's show.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh shit. Alright, so as you can see I'm injured here. And I can barely... I'm gonna treat myself. Scroll wheel and then treat yourself. Okay, and we're healed. So it was not really a good idea to start opening fire. But we still did it. My friend here might be having... I have 5 first aid kits left. I think I should use it on him. But first I'm gonna see if he has kits with him and if he's just being... shit. Can you stop it one more place? Oh.
Was I the only one of the squad who went down?
I treated him and...
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Okay, there's a rock. I'm gonna try to get a peek on the enemy. Okay. First person. How to mark.
Wally son, you take command.
Double click.
Okay.
On map. That's important.
AT, you got eyes on the Tigers who shot us?
I can see something moving, yeah, I'm just checking it out now.
Alright, this is good location. We have the cover of the bushes right here. That's really good. Marking the enemies and marking a location is the same. So, that's it. And, I don't think so there are any more. We're gonna try to get a look on these people. Alright, the bush is not being helpful. The sway. Alright.
Yeah, I've got a lock on it now, firing.
Okay, that is fired.
Yes.
Opening fire.
Move, 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 move.
And we are all dead. So this is it for today's video, and I'll be posting more videos on how to play ARMA 3. If you did like this video, please leave a thumbs up and do subscribe. Thanks a lot.